welcome to today's edition of the program, NAGAFF Cargo Watch, reaching you from Metro Station 97.7 FM. Today's edition promises to be a very interesting one as our hands are full of news about recent happenings in the maritime industry. On the interactive section, we shall be exploring the shipping sector rather, and what have for our upcoming cadets and seafarers. Just relax, don't touch that dial, for we will be right back. I am Ruth Sunday, your regular anchor. Stay tuned. Sunday and Fabian and I are with the news. Fabian,
Yes, thank God it's a Friday.
okay. Now the news bits. Following the prompt intervention of the NAGAF High Command over a chaotic situation arising from the botched One chapter elections, peace has finally been brokered among the warring contestants at the association's headquarters in Apapa. To this effect, Forward Salem Ike Okechukwu becomes the substantive chairman of One chapter of National Association of Government Approved Freight Forwarders NAGA for a 3-year tenure, with the stepping down of his opponent, Forwarder Chukwuma Iwope, in the spirit of peace and unity. In a release, the founder of NAGAF, Dr. Boniface Anebunam, who steered a peace meeting at NAGAF headquarters in Lagos, disclosed that the association's high command has instituted a unity government made up of selected members with proven character and capability from both factions to run the affairs of the chapter in Port Harcourt for the next 3 years, with Forwarder Selem Okechukwu as the chairman, while Forwarder Chukwuma Ibukwe becomes the patron. He charged them to ensure peace and tranquility, including love and oneness, which the association is noted for reigns. In their reactions on the new development, the duo, Anselm and Chukuma, expressed joy over the actions of the NAGAF High Command, which has brought peace back amongst them, and are sure to work as a team to take the association at One Port Harcourt to an enviable height. It will be recalled that the One chapter elections, which took place on the 25th of May, though peaceful at the beginning, was met with protests by the supporters of Forwarder Chukwuma Ibukwe, which led to the cancellation of the election by the founder of NAGAF, Dr. Boniface Anebuna.
For the inefficiency of the Airto electronic call-up system designed to alleviate traffic congestion at the western ports, the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of Mevano Maritime Agency, Chief Dr. Evans Metu, who disclosed this during an interview in his office in Lagos, regretted that the system has now been taken over by fraudsters. He noted that while the Airto system was initially successful, it has now become frustrating, with trucks experiencing several weeks of delays, even though they possess valid Airto tickets. The freight forwarder alleged that NPA officials at the port gates are sending trucks back even after they have been on queue, leading to demurrage costs and delays in deliveries. He also condemned shipping companies for outrageous charges, noting that they start charging importers before the cargo is uploaded from the ships, adding that despite their complaints to Nigerian Shippers Council, the agency has failed to take decisive steps against these exploitative practices. Chief Metu, who is a board of trustee member of the National Association of Government Approved Freight Forwarders (NAGAFF), however, called for a total reform of ETO systems while calling for severe punishment of NPA staff for their alleged fraudulent activities at the ports.
Forwarder and CEO of Mevano Maritime Agency, Chief Dr. Evans Metu, has expressed concern over the new Biodogu cargo clearance system, saying it is causing significant delays rather than improving efficiency. Dr. Metu, an executive member and board of trustee members of the National Association of Government Approved Freight Forwarders (NAGAF), who stated this during an interview with NAGAF Cargo Watch Crew in his office in Lagos, posited that cargo processing has slowed down since the new system was introduced, as the registration and approval of forms now take much longer than before. He pointed out that the jobs they usually handle in a single day are now extending over several days, adding that both customs authorities and banks appear unsure about the new process, resulting in unclear and conflicting responses when freight agents seek clarifications. He stressed that lack of clarity is affecting trade and increasing demurrage costs for operators, while acknowledging that every new system comes with challenges. Chief Metu therefore urged the service to intensify training, improve communication, and speed up approvals to make the system effective.
Command of the Nigerian Customs Service, Controller Jibola Odusonya, has disclosed that the command has recorded significant progress in streamlining export processes and increasing trade facilitation since becoming the sole export processing center for Nigeria's Western Corridor. Controller Odusoya, who disclosed this during an interview with NAGAFF Cargo Watch crew in his office, explained that the transition, which took effect from July 2023, has made the Lily Pond Command and Central Hub for export documentation and cargo processing, effectively replacing similar operations at Tinkan, PTML, Apapa, and Lekki ports. Comptroller Odusoya revealed that although the command is not a major revenue generating unit due to the non-taxable nature of most export items, their performance is measured by the value and volume of trade facilitated. For example, the total shipment value of exports processed at the command in May 2025 alone stood at 180.9 billion naira, while manufactured goods accounting for $42 million of that figure, making significant shift from traditional raw exports. On infrastructure and expansion, he admitted that despite the commendable progress, the command is in dire need of expanded infrastructure to meet rising demand. They meet to meet growing demands, custom officers are now also stationed at various export processing terminals across Lagos, including in Ikorodu, Okoko, and Kirikiri, among others, to handle examinations and facilitate quicker clearance.
The Federation of ECOWAS Licensed Customs Brokers Association, FECBA. They are the National Secretary of the Association of Nigerian Licensed Customs Agents, ANALCA, Elder Olumide Fakunlu, who is the new Vice President of FELBA, and the Secretary of the SEMA chapter of ANALCA, Austin Mosu, who is the Secretary of Relations with Institutions. The dual were elected during the 3 days FEDPA Congress that ended yesterday at the Freetown, Sierra Leone, while Michael Ebatu was a member of the electoral team that conducted the election. The election is a plus for Nigeria within the regional customs brokerage community. And that's all we have for you in today's Newsbeat segment of today's editions of our program, Nagav Cargo Watch. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. We're now on our interview section. I would like to inform you that these lines are open for you. Just give us about 2 minutes into this section so that you can start flying in with your calls. The numbers to call are 0700. The plans for the future of your students, especially the cadets and seafarers. It is a disturbing concern that the unacceptability of our graduated seafarers by the international maritime level, they have continued to see them as unqualified to be employed. Why? What has these institutions done to address this ugly issue? What has NIMASA, the regulatory agency, done to this effect over years? Are maritime institutions going to be turning out seafarers without them having a future? With us in the studio today to discuss this is Honorable Dikin Emeka Udowu, Rector. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon, good day, moderator. It's a pleasure being in the studio. Thank you and God bless you.
All right. Sir, please kindly tell us about your academy and your curriculum in jiffy. Just brief, make it brief.
Okay. Good day, listeners. We have Lagos Aviation Maritime Business Academy is located at 27 Academy Street, Ijedudu. The institution was established in year 2000. We have education and National Board for Technical Education. We also listed on JAM. We have courses in the areas of maritime, which are shipping management and technology, marine engineering. We also have logistics management. We have computer science, banking operation, and we have freight forwarding and all other related courses in the maritime industry. We award national diploma and also higher diplomas in the various areas of specialization. Provide training vessels, not just for all, but to assist other academies that are still in the areas of manpower training. Because getting a trainer vessel is a huge amount of dollars. So most of the academy cannot provide it. And the master sees Oron as their baby. So most of these facilities goes to Oron. And Oron has a limit to the capacity of students that they can accommodate. So if the private are training for Nigeria, Oron is training for Nigeria. In as much as the government through the master is assisting Oron, they should also assist the private institutions and the private academy, because all the cadets goes to the same labor market. That is on the one part. Then on the other part is the training that is being carried out to certify the chief engineers or the captains. They do trade test. Having been on board, as you are working, you are writing your trade test to satisfy you as a captain or to satisfy as a chief engineer on board. In Nigeria, this training is carried out. I mean, this exams is being conducted in Oron. So everybody from the north, from the southwest, they all converged at Oron. So my take is that this exam should be decentralized. Let's have it in the north, let's have it in the southeast, let's have it in the southwest. So it makes it easier for people to go and participate in these exams. Then another issue is this. Nigeria as a country, through NIMASA, we operate a flag of discrimination. And it's a maritime policy whereby vessels ship in Nigeria. But if we can be able to liberalize this system of registration and allow foreigners to come in and register their ships in Nigeria, it makes it easier for them to crew Nigerians, because you don't expect them to come and crew Nigerians and they are not flying your flag. If you go to Liberia, Liberia doesn't have vessels as such, but most of the vessels from US, from
But they
UK,
have some.
yes, they
Nigeria
have some.
does not have.
Yeah, the Nigeria have some vessels. Are you getting me?
Nigerian vessels.
We have indigenous. We're
Yes,
talking about indigenous Nigerian. Yes, we
indigenous
have
vessels.
indigenous vessels. Nigerians. We have Nigerians that are into vessels, Genesis, and they have vessels. So, but the area we are looking at is in the broader aspect. If we allow foreigners to come in and register here in Nigeria, of course, the hue and cry about crewing Nigerians will be very, very easy. The maritime industry is capable of creating a lot of employment, not just for the Nigerians, but we can also export our seafarers to the international community. The Philippines, their major source of income is from seafarers. Go, yes. If we have 10 vessels at Apapa now, go and check. 8 of the vessels, if I'm not mistaken, is being crewed by Philippines. You understand?
We hope to come back next week or some other time to have a deeper insight into this and then proper solutions. We must get it right. NIMASA stand up to their responsibilities so that our children will not suffer after graduating. They'll be loitering around without jobs. On this note, from Ruth Sunday, I said have a pleasant weekend. And from Fabian,
I said enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.